When working with low voltage lighting and transformers, safety and code compliance are paramount. Based on the National Electrical Code, specifically Section 725.51, the supply side of the power source, which in this case is a Class 260 volt amps fused electronic transformer with a 120 volt AC supply and 12 volts AC load, must adhere to the regulations outlined in Chapters 1 through 4. This necessitates installing electrical equipment within approved enclosures, such as junction boxes, commonly referred to as J-boxes. Considering you have a 120 volts, 20 amps MC whip serving as the power source, let's outline the recommended steps to interface this with the transformer to power your 35 watt M relevant mini downlights in the architectural Cove. The correct approach is to install the transformer inside a junction box. Here's a detailed explanation of how to accomplish this safely and in accordance with electrical codes. Firstly, install a junction box or J-box at the designated fixture location. This J-box serves as a protective enclosure for the electrical connections and the transformer itself. Ensure that the J-box is appropriately sized to accommodate the transformer and all necessary wiring, providing enough space for safe and easy connections. Secondly, terminate the metal-clad, or MC, whip into the J-box using an approved connector. This connector is designed to securely clamp the MC cable to the J-box, providing strain relief and preventing damage to the conductors. Once the MC cable is properly secured, connect the 120 volts leads, specifically the black, white, and ground wires, to the corresponding input terminals of the transformer inside the J-box. Use appropriate wire connectors, such as wire nuts or terminal blocks, to ensure secure and reliable connections. Make sure to follow the manufacturer's instructions for the transformer and the wire connector. Thirdly, carefully route the 12 volts AC load side wires from the transformer, which are typically read in this scenario, through a grommet or cable clamp installed in the J-box. A grommet is a rubber or plastic ring that fits into a hole in the J-box, providing a smooth and protective surface for the wires to pass through. A cable clamp serves a similar purpose, securing the wires and preventing them from being pulled or damaged. This step is crucial for maintaining the integrity of the wiring and preventing potential shorts or electrical hazards. Fourthly, proceed with the low voltage wiring to the mini-con fixture. Connect the 12 volts AC wires from the transformer to the corresponding terminals on the M-relevant mini downlight fixture. Again, use appropriate wire connectors and follow the manufacturer's instructions for both the transformer and the lighting fixture. Ensure that all connections are secure and properly insulated. There are several reasons for following this procedure. Installing the transformer within a junction box complies with NEC Section 725.51, which mandates that equipment on the supply side of the power source must be installed according to Chapters 1 through 4 of the Code. This includes the requirement to house electrical equipment in approved enclosures. The transformer you've described, resembling a car key fob with 4 wires, isn't designed for direct connection without an enclosure. It lacks the structural features necessary for safe mounting and protection. Placing the transformer in a J-box provides a secure and code-compliant enclosure for the supply-side wiring connections. This approach ensures that all electrical connections are protected from physical damage, dust, moisture, and other environmental factors. It minimizes the risk of electrical shorts, fires, and other hazards. The J-box also allows for future maintenance or replacement of the transformer. Should the transformer fail or require servicing, it can be easily accessed and replaced without disrupting the rest of the electrical system. This is a significant advantage over alternative methods that might involve direct wiring or embedding the transformer in the architectural cove without proper protection. Using a J-box ensures that the installation complies with electrical codes, which are designed to protect people and property from electrical hazards. Compliance with these codes is essential for obtaining electrical permits and ensuring the safety of the installation. Now let's address why the other options you mentioned are not recommended. Connecting the 120 volts leads to the transformer outside of a J-box would violate the NEC requirement for enclosing electrical connections. This would expose the connections to potential damage and increase the risk of electrical hazards. Additionally, it would make future maintenance or replacement of the transformer more difficult and potentially dangerous. Terminating the MC cable into a connector and making the 120 volts connection to the transformer in the open is also not recommended. This approach would leave the electrical connections exposed and unprotected, violating NEC requirements and creating a significant safety hazard. It is crucial to always enclose electrical connections in approved enclosures to prevent accidents and ensure the long-term reliability of the electrical system. When selecting a J-box for this application, choose one that is appropriately sized for the transformer and the wiring. The J-box should be made of a durable material such as metal or plastic, and should be listed by a recognized testing laboratory such as Underwriters Laboratories or all. This listing indicates that the J-box has been tested and meets the safety standards required by the NEC. Also, select a connector for the MC cable that is specifically designed for use with the type of cable you are using. The connector should provide a secure and reliable connection between the cable and the J-box, preventing the cable from being pulled or damaged. When making the electrical connections inside the J-box, use wire connectors that are appropriately sized for the wires you are connecting. The wire connectors should be listed by a recognized testing laboratory and should be installed according to the manufacturer's instructions. Also, ensure that all wires are properly insulated to prevent shorts and electrical hazards. After completing the wiring, carefully inspect all connections to ensure that they are secure and properly insulated. Use a multimeter to verify that the voltage and current levels are within the specified ranges for the transformer and the lighting fixture. If you are not comfortable working with electrical wiring, it is always best to consult a qualified electrician. A licensed electrician has the training and experience necessary to safely and correctly install electrical equipment. They can also ensure that the installation complies with all applicable electrical codes. Furthermore, before beginning any electrical work, always disconnect the power supply to the circuit you will be working on. This can be done by turning off the circuit breaker or removing the fuse that supplies power to the circuit. Double check that the power is off by using a voltage tester to verify that there is no voltage present at the wires you will be working on. It is also a good idea to wear appropriate personal protective equipment such as safety glasses and gloves when working with electrical wiring. This equipment can help protect you from electrical shocks, burns, and other injuries. Remember that electrical work can be dangerous if it is not done correctly. By following the steps outlined above and taking the necessary safety precautions, you can ensure that the installation is safe, code compliant, and reliable. Always prioritize safety and consult a qualified electrician if you have any doubts or concerns about the electrical work you are performing. To summarize, install a J-box at the fixture location, terminate the MC whip into a connector and connect the 120 volts leads to the input terminals of the transformer within the J-box. Route the 12 volts AC load side wires from the transformer through a grommet or cable clamp out of the J-box and continue with the low voltage wiring to the minicon fixture. This approach ensures compliance with NEC requirements, provides a safe and secure enclosure for the supply side wiring connections, and allows for future maintenance or replacement. Always adhere to electrical codes and safety practices to prevent hazards and ensure the longevity of your lighting system.